What's up, peoples? We got another video here. We want to check out Anton Daniels. My father is being deported after 30 years. Woman cries for help. He won't survive. Blame Trump. So, this is the Mexicans getting mad at the situation that they got going on right now. I know it's sad, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. If you came over here illegal, what do you want people to do, man? Especially when you're holding up and burning flags and stuff like that. It's gonna look really bad on y'all, but of course, it's gonna be some people who are gonna get caught up in this situation who they are totally right, and what's happening to them is wrong. But hey, man, it's not supposed to be nobody that's here illegal. I don't hear nobody that's here illegal saying anything. So make sure y'all like and subscribe. Let's check this out.
I don't really know how to start to begin to tell this news and what I am about to ask for, that I am asking everyone watching this video so desperately to help me and my family. Hello, everyone. This is my father, Luis. He's currently being detained in an ICE detention center. Trying to just read this off what I have originally written my GoFundMe for an update. He was first detained in the detention center in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and has now been moved to a detention center in Texas. And his whereabouts of what specific detention center is still unknown. On Tuesday, February 11th, my dad was on his way to work early in the morning around 6 a.m. when an officer asked him for his ID. In a moment of panic of fear, my dad knew what was coming. My father is a hardworking, caring, loving, and godly man with no criminal record. He has been nothing but kind, not only to his family, but...
I understand he's a kind dad to you. I understand that, but is he here illegal, young lady? I mean, is he here illegal? I understand he came here and did the right thing. I understand all that. But is he illegal? If he illegal, you got nothing to stand on, man. Like, I'm sorry, man, but you got nothing to stand on if he here illegal. He should have been, and if he been here for like 30 years, why didn't he get right while he was here those whole 30 years in the time where the people would have let him come in this country like he did? And you want to blame this administration. You blaming this administration saying, oh, because of Trump, you should be blaming the ones who let him stay here as long and then give him papers. That's who you should be mad at, man.
But his friends, his neighbors, and entire community. To know my father is to know that he would never hurt a fly or cause anyone harm. He has lived in this country for 30 years and has faced unimaginable hardships, including 2 brain tumors and more.
Look at you. Y'all was at games. Y'all got money. Why didn't he go get legally here? Look like y'all had some money. You say he a hard worker, so he must was getting some bread. Why the fuck he didn't do the right thing? I mean, that's just what the white people gonna say, man. I'm trying to tell you what they gonna say. They do it to us, man. They do it to us. We just understand. It's just like we know what to do now. We just don't do that shit though before they can say that no more. We try to change it. And that's what you gotta do. Y'all gotta come here legally. So, and don't be burning y'all flags, bro. I mean, burning our flag and putting up your flag. That just looked really crazy. I know that ain't what y'all meant, but you see how the narrative can get twisted for that. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be talking with it on this screen. I'm supposed to be talking like this, y'all. It's crazy. I'm going to get this shit down. I'm going to get this shit down. All right, y'all, let's go.
More recently, a stroke that has left him fragile. He is in no condition to be in this situation. For so many years, my father has worked tirelessly to provide for our family. He's one of the many immigrants who have contributed to this country's economy, yet he has struggled with the legal system, facing severe challenges in obtaining his papers.
Wait, so, I'm on for the Sympathy play, and you know me, I'm always going to link back to the content creators, so if y'all want to go and donate to the GoFundMe or anything like that, or you just want to go and support the content creator, regardless of what I say, I may be in support. I may actually hold some people accountable. you're more than welcome to do so. The link will be in the description. I always like to give credit to the content creator, regardless of whether I agree with it or not. All right, so that's number one. Number two, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Some phenomenal things. Got 3 videos dropping this week. And then number 3, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications. Now, just trying to make sure that I put this story together right. She said that he was on his way to work, but then at the same time, she's saying that he is in a fragile condition and is no condition to be going through what he's going through right now because of all of his medical history or whatever it is that's going on. And I'm trying to figure out, is it either or? Is it both? Or is this the play for Sympathy? Honestly, I'm genuinely trying to understand, like, if you're well enough to be able to do what you need to do and drive and go to work and all of this stuff, how are you in a too fragile of a state to be able to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with as far as being in the country illegally? Just a question. I'm not judging yet. Just a question. Let's continue to hear the story.
Unfortunately, he had been misled in the past by dishonest lawyers who had given him false hope for a better future. My father means everything to me. He has shown me what it means to start from nothing, to build a life with hard work and sacrifice. As the eldest child in his family in Ecuador, he took responsibility by providing for his loved ones. He came to this country, fell in love with my mother, and gave my sister and I a life filled with love and support. I am proud to be my father's daughter, and I will do everything in my power to reunite him with our family. Luis is a father.
Yo, low key, they already figured out a way for you. Y'all won't be apart. You can just go with them. They gonna tell him, hey, bitch, you want to be with your father so bad? Bitch, go with him. Go ahead. Shit. Just because you here, nigga, you can always go there. You can always go there, shout it. You can always go there, man. Like, I know it sounds fucked up, but it's true because the nigga broke the law, man. Listen, the law should be is if you came here illegal and they catch you and you don't want to go back, you got to sit in jail for 20 years. No, not 20 years. Maybe 10 years. No, maybe 5 years. You got to sit in there 5 years, man. We got to get some labor out of you. We got to get some of that free labor out of you. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to jail like they do the blacks. Bitch, y'all got to go to jail. Go give us some free labor. Let's take all the black people out of jail and start putting the Mexicans in there. Let them be the one who crowd up the fucking jail. Damn, I sound racist as fuck when I said that. That sound crazy. That sound crazy. Damn, you know what that sound like? When the Irish people came over here and the uppity people told the Irish people, oh, y'all just like us. Y'all are considered white now. Go police the blacks. And make the Irish people be fighting with the blacks instead of the higher ups. That's what they doing right now. They're trying to make the black people go at the Mexicans. But they know we gonna pop our shit. They know we gonna pop our shit. So they're like, hey, y'all go fight them motherfuckers. And they secretly playing us against each other, y'all. The bigger plan is they trying to make a brown and black war. They trying to sleep out the way. Let me get out the way. Y'all go fight. Y'all go fight that shit. And we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna have that. We fuck with our brown brothers. We gonna figure it out, y'all. We gonna figure it out. But the ones that's here illegal, bro, y'all got no foot to stand on. Man, y'all have nothing to fucking stand on. I'm sorry. All right, y'all. It's gonna be the end of my video. Oh, it's not the end of the video. That was only 3 minutes. Okay.
A husband, a brother, a son, and a loving man who has sacrificed so much for those he loves. Now it is my turn to fight for him. And I am asking, so desperately, and I apologize for it, for any possible help to cover legal fees and other expenses to ensure that this nightmare ends. Please help me fight this battle for him. I love and miss him so dearly, and I cannot bear another night without my father.
Yo, what about here in America, right? When a father goes to jail, do they let him out just because he, without his family? All the men that's in jail right now that's not around their family, it's the same thing. You can't get no. It's not like, it don't roll like that, people. It don't roll like that, man. I'm sorry, it just don't. Just because he a good guy and all that, but he illegal, bro. Like, He gotta go. He has to go. Or we have a solution. You know, this is America, baby. You should be able to pay your way to get her, bro. You should be able to pay. All the money if y'all don't want to go back can go on our fucking deficit. Not a deficit. What they call it? Our debt, my bad. All the debt that we have, y'all be paying that shit so we can get out of debt. How about that? No, let's don't deport nobody. All of y'all are welcome. The more it is of y'all, the more it is of us, the stronger we are. I understand that. I get that. But you gotta fucking pay. You gotta fucking pay, man. You gotta pay.
Listen, man. Listen, I get it. I understand that this is a personal situation and everybody got stuff that they're going through in their lives. But I got questions.
Let's talk.
I have questions.
Let's talk about it, Anton.
People may disagree with me, but I got questions. I'm not criticizing. I just got questions. Question A. So you've been here for 30 years. 30 years. I don't doubt that you're hardworking. I don't doubt that you may even be a decent person. I don't doubt that you abide by the law for the most part, outside of the fact that you came into the country illegally. But you came into the country illegally, and let's just say hypothetically, what is it, 2025? 1995. Let's say you came into the country in 1995. Are you telling me that for 30 years, because, and this is the logic behind it, if somebody commits a crime and then they go to jail, right? And let's say, for example, they break out of jail and they then change their life and they've been doing all of the things the right way and how they're supposed to be doing it. And then one day somebody leaks some information or you do something that then calls for people to then get curious, and then the fugitive task force come and arrest you. Are you still responsible for serving the time for the crime that you committed when you broke out of prison? You see what I'm saying? Or should you be absolved from it? 10 times out of 10, you're going back to prison.
Facts.
So it wasn't enough for people. And again, I have to remove myself from the emotional aspect of the fact that the daughter is going to fight for the father because the daughter loves the father.
Yeah, we get that.
Criticize the daughter, but I'm trying to understand it from the lens of how are you here for 30 years, yet you have an inability to be able to get legal, and the only time that we start having a conversation about it is after you get detained by ICE because you haven't done what you were supposed to do inside of the United States of America.
Facts.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because, again, we're not going to circumvent and skip past the fact that you came over into the country illegally.
I already said that. Look, you came here illegal, you gotta go. Or you can pay my tax to get us out of debt. That's all I got to say, man. You don't have to leave. We don't want you to leave. We love your culture. Your culture is incredible. Every woman that I ever been with love Mexican food. And I ain't even trying to be racist on no fuck shit. I'm just saying, like, they love it. But, hey, man, if you're here illegal, you got to pay. We need to see, hey, man, this is America. Where's the Benjamins, man? I should have that cue right now. The Benjamins playing. All right.
And you've had more than enough time. And that's the difference between the whole fugitive task force example that I use and this situation, is that you've had more than enough time to be able to get things together. And then we're going to blame it on unscrupulous lawyers and this person that did this and that person that did that. I'm still trying to understand what is the process and how do you then justify this when there's people that actually go through the process, become legal, and become contributing members of the United States of America. And it's not just personal to you, it's best for the country.
God bless you all who were watching this video. Read that directly from what was on my GoFundMe page, and I never thought that, like, my last video was just bringing awareness to what's going on. And unfortunately, my family has been hit with the most traumatic experience I can never imagine. And truthfully, I am so scared of what's to come, and I am trying everything in my power to have faith, and I do have faith, and I know I will see my father again. Unfortunately, our lives will never be the same with who is running this country, unfortunately. As mentioned before, my dad is currently being detained in a detention center in Texas.
Change is always good, young girl. Hey man, if you get too comfortable, it's shit don't go well uncomfortable, man. You need to be uncomfortable in order for shit to go right. You need to be moving. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
Texas, me and my family have still to figure out where exactly, because to my knowledge, I know there's a couple different facilities in Texas. To know my dad is to know that this man has always sacrificed so much in the beginning. My dad has struggled so much in regards to his health. I don't have memory of this because I was literally a baby. My dad had 2 brain tumors. My dad most recently had a stroke that left him very delicate in regards to his health. My family and I have just been through so much and have always had this fear in the back of my mind. As I said, with this man in office, everything is just moving so fast that I have to process the fact that my dad is not home, and
It's called promises made, promises kept. This is what he said that was going to happen. For some reason, we believed him. I voted for him. I think that he's doing an excellent job. And we have to have law and order inside of the United States of America. People can't just come over here and do what they want to do, because you can't do that in any other country. You can't go in any other country, have 30 years to be able to get your life together, and then can't become a citizen of the United States of America because we blame it on other people. We have to take responsibility and accountability of the things that we're doing. Now, I feel sorry for her and her family. I genuinely, in my heart, have empathy and sympathy for what she's going through, because I cannot imagine a daughter wanting her father and longing for the, you know what I'm saying, for the covering of their father. But it is the father's fault that the daughter is in this situation, begging people on the internet for money in order to get their legal fees up in the first place.
You can't deny that.
won't see him for
Now they want to blame it on Trump. So we blame it on Trump, but we don't blame it on the decision and accountability of the person that came over here illegally. We blaming it on Trump. We're not blaming it on bad decision making.
Facts. Bad decision
making.
making.
How long? I had to process how he must be feeling in the detention center. I had to process him leaving
I'm sorry, y'all.
The detention center in Elizabeth. I had to process now that he's in Texas and me and my sister can no longer have such easy access to visit him. With how fast things are moving, I am terrified. I'm so terrified of what's to come. My apologies if I do not know what to say. I honestly didn't want to even make a sit-down video, but I think I am blessed enough to have the platform that I do have to not only bring awareness to others, but to truthfully know that I have to do everything in my power to help my dad. And if that means sit down, make a TikTok, be vulnerable, what the fuck is going on in my life, I'm gonna do that, because I'm gonna do everything in my power to see my dad again. So I ask of every single person, if you are still watching this video, to please share. I know it's difficult times right now, so I'm very understanding if it's extremely hard to donate, but just do anything and share and to bring awareness. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what else.
Bro, she's scamming. She look like a scammer, bro. She's scamming, bro. Shawty scamming. Let me look. Shawty, you is scamming. Yeah, you scamming. I'm wrong.
To say from here, so.
Well, I shared it, and I also shared my thoughts, and a link back down in the description if you actually disagree with me, or you want to go and visit the person, or you want to donate to the GoFundMe. Feel free to do so. Make sure you tap into the Patreon link is in the description. Also, teach Hanley 40% off your first order.
Hey, you heard what he said, man. Like and subscribe. Fuck with your boys. It's the PopShit. And before I go, to my Mexican friends out there, no fucking hard feelings, man. It is.